Hello everybody, it is Adam from Adam's Anime World. Welcome to a new video, and if you know me and you watch this channel often, that I was going to make a video and I was going to talk about this. Now, I wasn't planning on making a video about this because, quite honestly, I didn't think I was actually going to be able to see it. Okay, so the backstory of this and the backstory of how I've even been able to fucking see it, I'm sure everyone knows because it's been quite well documented over the last few days about this. So let's rewind a bit to the end of February, start of this month. There was, of course, the Evangelion 30th anniversary event that happened in Japan at the end of last month into the start of this month. And during it, not only did, at the end of it, we got the announcement of the new Evangelion anime series that's being made by Yogotaro and all that stuff. We also got, during it, a special 30th anniversary short that was supposed to be only shown exclusively at the event. It wasn't planned to be shown outside of the event. It wasn't planned, like, people in the West were not even supposed to see it. And basically what happened, I don't know exactly, but from what I understand is a few days ago, but before that, a lot of people had been, recording it on their phones and posting it online and blah, blah, blah. And I saw Kara make a post about it going, we're aware that there's been a lot of people posting unauthorized videos, online from the event. Because there was actually, I'm pretty sure there was a paid live stream of the main stage every day of this event or something. But anyway, Kara said, they were aware that people were, posting these videos that they weren't supposed to be posting, essentially. So that was happening. And then someone in the comments, please let me know exactly what happened. But basically something happened a few days ago to where this short basically got leaked. I don't know if it was Kara themselves that accidentally leaked it or something else. I don't know exactly. So if someone lets me know in the comments, please, that would be much appreciated. So, but basically what's happened is because of these leaks, or this leak even, Kara have decided to upload the short on their YouTube channel. And I just watched it before making this video. Now, before I saw it, I saw quite a few comments of people saying, oh, Kara, why have you not added English subtitles to this? Why are there no subtitles for this? Why is it in Japanese only? Blah, blah, blah. What you got to remember is this short was not intended for viewing outside of Japan, and it wasn't even intended for viewing outside of the event. So it definitely wasn't intended for viewing by Western audiences. So that's probably why there's no subtitles on it, no English subtitles on it. Now, whether Kara will go back and add them later on remains to be seen. But as of right now, when I just watched it, there are no English subtitles available, only Japanese subtitles. So I've seen it. That's the backstory of it. I've seen it. Now, I don't speak Japanese. I don't pretend to speak Japanese. I don't. So I was watching this, basically trying to get the gist of what this is. I'd heard some people talk about kind of what this is, but now I've seen it. This is my reaction to it and what I think of it. So and there is going to be, if you have not seen it, there is going to be spoilers about what you see in it and basically what I think it is. So it starts off, and you've basically got this stage where they're celebrating the 30th anniversary and blah, blah, blah. And then you've got two Askers that come out onto the stage. One in the school uniform and one in the plug suit. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone does speak Japanese and they know exactly what this is, please let me know also in the comments. What I believe this to be is you've got the Asuka in the school uniform is the Asuka from the 90s series, and the Asuka in the plug suit is the Asuka from the Rebuild series. Now, I might be completely wrong in that, but that's what I think this is. So from what I can tell, essentially what this is the Rebuild Asuka, if that's what this is showing the 90s Asuka sort of like alternate versions of things that happened in the series, both in the 90s series and the Rebuild series. And it takes place in a sort of dream sequence. Now, before I saw this, I saw quite a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, saying that this short is canon. Now, I honestly, and again I might be wrong, but I honestly believe that this is not canon. There basically were people saying, oh, this dream sequence that this other Asuka is showing to this Asuka is canon. I really don't think it is, and I really think it's just like a fun thing that Kara's made for the 30th anniversary. So essentially what it is this plug suit Asuka is showing this other Asuka these, like, within a dream sequence, these sort of alternate versions of things that happened in the show. Asuka attempting to help Shinji in the fight against his first fight against the Angel. And at the end of the final Rebuild, you see Mari sort of, in the last scene where Mari puts her fingers over Shinji's eyes and then they talk and then they go off up the stairs. They've inserted Asuka into Shinji's place there, and it's just sort of like Asuka taking the place of other characters in these scenes, and I just think it's a bit of fun. It's just a sort of, oh, this is what could have happened here we are inserting Asuka into these scenes that other characters were in. And that's essentially what it is. It's just a bit of fun for the anniversary. It's just a fun little short. I enjoyed it. It was nice to see this, and it's not to be taken seriously at all, really. I enjoyed watching it. It was pretty fun. I'll leave a link in the description to it if you haven't seen it yet. I enjoyed it, and it was fun to have a nice little bit of new Evangelion content to watch, even if it wasn't really a serious thing. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and also if you speak Japanese or you understand it, let me know exactly what this was in the comments, because I've described it just, as I've seen it, rather than knowing exactly what they're saying. So if you know about it, and also if you know exactly what happened with the leak situation, let me know that in the comments as well, because I'd be interested to know exactly what happened there. So that's my thoughts on it. It's a nice little fun Evangelion short. It's not to be taken seriously, and yeah, I enjoyed it. See you next time.